Hi there, my name is George Nagle, and I've been a global executive working in industries from food safety to oil and gas and really everything between. Today, I want to talk to you about the top 5 things to really be optimistic about over the next 20 years and how they are all interrelated. Let's get started. Number one is the electricity crisis that we're facing across the world. What if we tapped into that astronomical potential of solar cells? Today's efficiency is near 20%, and we generate somewhere around 6.8 watts per pound. The problem is they tend to be really big, they're heavy, they're obtrusive, and they're not mobile. What if we look at a perovskite cell? These are incredibly small, they're light, about the same weight as soap bubbles. They're about 1.3 microns in thickness. Keep in mind that the human hair is about 70 microns in thickness, and they also produce about 2,720 watts per pound. That is 400% more capture than what we're seeing with the current technology. Keep in mind, these are thin films. That means they can be placed essentially anywhere. All of that mobility allows for a lot of diverse places where we can capture electricity. If we apply something like graphene on top of it, we'll extend the life of each application by at least 25 years. The second area that I'm really optimistic about for the future is around climate change. The Earth, it's getting warmer. And in the United States, that usually means running the air conditioning more. Well, we already have an energy shortage. If solar panels can help with that, then we're actually going to get another win, because we are going to have less of an output of CO2 into the environment. Now, we know that CO2 can be captured by plants, and growing more forests is a way to reduce that greenhouse gas. If we capture the carbon dioxide and release the O2 out into our environment, we get more oxygen for us to breathe, and that's important. But if we capture that carbon, we can turn it into graphene. Graphene is the strongest material that we know of. In fact, 30 sheets at about 1.3 microns will stop a bullet. If we apply that again to protecting our solar cells, we are already winning. But imagine what we can do with our structures when our weight to strength ratio comes down. We can now build and construct in ways that have only been imagined and put into fantasy storybooks. The third area I'm really excited for the future is around fresh water. 2/3 of the world's population have a water shortage problem. Our best path forward is through desalination. To do that, we need a lot of electricity, and we now have the potential to solve that problem through solar panels. If we can apply the graphene to the filtration and to the piping, wow, we really just solved that problem, not only in more developed areas, but across the globe. The fourth area should really get everybody excited for the future, and it's around sustainable food. Food is getting more and more expensive. Water shortages are creating more and more issues. Now, if we can solve those problems, the next thing that we have to tackle are the pathogens that can really hurt us and animals. The solution to that actually, again, lays in those graphene-type structures that can go out and actually cause search and destroy for pathogens. When we combine that technology with AI and augmented reality, what we're going to see is the pathogens are going to get eliminated more efficiently. It's going to lower test costs and improve the quality of food across the globe. The fifth area that I'm really excited for in the future is improved health. We can already see graphene being applied to cannulas and stents in cardiovascular health, but when it comes to seeking out and destroying things like cancer, when we combine that graphene with nanobots, the possibilities are just astronomical. What about mental health, which is the fastest growing area of healthcare? We see a lot of different possibilities by utilizing those nanobots to go in and figure out if there's a genetic predisposition illness or if it is socially derived. So much to the point that in the next 25 years, it is estimated that we might be able to cut the number of mental health issues seen in the public by at least 50%. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes to review with me the top 5 things that I have the most optimism about in the next 20 years. Cheers.